everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? So happy to be here with you today. I am bringing you another fun treat project. Today we are making glow stick broomsticks. I have popped the glow in them so they're glowing. They're really fun and they are very simple. It's a great non-candy treat. They're great for classes. They're very quick to make. If you have kids or grandkids, they can help you make them. They're very, very simple. And we're going to be using throughout the year, which is a fantastic stamp set out of the mini catalog. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Has Easter, birthday, best of luck for like St. Patrick's Day, trick or treat. It has Happy New Year. And then it has some generic sentiments like thank you, you mean so much to me. And then there's Happy Valentine's Day or Be My Valentine. So I think you're gonna really enjoy this throughout the year set. If you purchase it, it's a good one to keep around for the different holidays. And let's go ahead and get started. We're using also stylish shapes. Of course, you guys know how much I love this set of shapes. We'll put these guys over here. We're gonna do some different colors today for the broomstick bottoms. So for the ones that I did here, I used All About Autumn 6x6 designer series paper, and out of one sheet I was able to get both bottoms of broomsticks for these two pieces. You don't need much paper, but I decided let's do some bright broomsticks because the handles are bright. Let's, instead of making them more neutral bottoms, let's make them bright. So I chose today to use what I used for my Pringles cans. If you missed those, check those out. They're somewhere on my channel. They were last week, I believe Thursday. So it would have been day 5, week 2. And you can find all my videos on inkyhandswarmhearts.com. So I decided to use the Stargazing designer series paper. It's really fun, and since you only need a 3x6 piece, you can get quite a bit of these out of one sheet of 12x12. You can get 8. So you get 2 of these, so 2 sheets of each color. So technically you could get 32 broomsticks with just the pack of Stargazing. If you used all different colors, you could use any paper pack, or just use all the paper that you have stashed up, all those Halloween prints that you never used, and use them up and make these cute broomsticks. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that I want to do is, these are 3x6 inches, and we're going to score them 1/2 inch. We're going to have the 3-inch side at the top, so you can see it's 3 inches, and I'm using the back side just so the indentation will be the right way for me. So this Stargazing DSP is gorgeous. I've used it for many things, and I actually bought 2 packs of it because I love both sides. I think they did a fantastic job with this. So because it's a little easier to see on this side than it is on this side, well, it's not too bad. You want to go ahead and burnish with a bone folder along that 1/2 inch piece. So we're gonna do that twice. And then I'm gonna link in the description these fringe scissors. If you don't own a pair of fringe scissors, you need them in your crafting arsenal. They're fantastic. And I will link to a pair of fringe. I cannot find the ones that I own because I think they've been discontinued. I've had them for a long time. They're from American Crafts and they're pretty old. But if you don't have a pair of fringe, I did find a pair and I link them in the description of the video. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with your fringe scissors opened as wide as you can. And you're gonna leave about the length of 1/8 of an inch on the side. And then you're gonna slide your fringe scissors up because you wanna come just shy of that score line, okay? So there's the first one. And we're going to do the same thing again. Leave 1/8 of an inch, slide them up just shy of that score line. So little by little, you'll work your way down your piece. And this is why I'm saying, if you have grandkids, even ones that are in middle school and high school, they would love to do this. It's not hard, and it's kind of fun to be able to cut these fringe pieces all at once, right? All right, so we're going to cut up. And let's keep going. Work your way down. I mean, you could use a regular scissor, but it would take you a lot longer because the fringe scissors cut all at once. So that's the beauty of those. Okay, and then I need to cut one length up here. All right, and there's our last one. I'm gonna grab my regular scissor. I didn't get it quite all the way up. All right, so there's one. Let's do the other one. You're gonna see how quick it is to make two of these guys. So of course, the worst part is you watching me cut this, but when you're cutting it, it will be lots of fun. All right, the cool thing is, you see how they kind of twist a little bit, so you get some of the undercolor, and these papers from the Stargazing have really fun colors on the back, so I think they're a fantastic choice. But again, the All About Autumn set has some really cool foil pieces, and that's what's showing on my broomsticks that I did prior. I'll show those to you in a minute. When I'm done cutting this, I'll show you that you can see some of that foiling, and that's kind of a cool pop of color as well. We're almost to the end. And all right. So let me show you on these. You can see how you can see some of that cool foil showing because the pop of color that's behind it kind of shows through there. And I think that that's always fun to have a little bit of sparkle, right? All right, so now we have, they look like kind of like Hawaiian skirts, don't they? So we're gonna flip them over and we're gonna put mini glue dots along this scored piece. So let me grab those. And I'm gonna use 5. If you don't want to put that many, it's up to you. I just like odd numbers of things. So I'm gonna put 1 on one end, 1 on the other. Then I'm gonna put 1 in the middle. And then 1 in between those, okay? I think it helps hold it together. 5 mini glue dots are not that much work. And I think they're worth the effort. Okay, so there's that one. And that one. All right, so that's one's ready. Let's put on this one. So again, 1 on each end. It's good that I get to repeat, because that way you guys really get it in how to make these. 1 on this end. All right, I'm starting to get a long strip here, and it gets bulky when that happens. I'm gonna have to cut it off when I'm done laying these last 2 down. And then in between that one, and then in between the other one, like that. All right, so let's trim this off here. It's way too many, way too long of a piece. All right, so that's probably the most difficult part. So now we're gonna grab our glow sticks. So I bought these at my dollar store. You get 8 glow sticks, and I got a pack of orange and a pack of green. And you may be able to find assorted ones, but this is what my dollar store had. And then I have to pull off the little connector, right? So I'm gonna do 1 orange, 1 green, pull off a connector for that one. All right, and then I'm gonna crack mine, but of course, if you're gonna give these, you don't wanna crack them, right? But I'm gonna crack them so that you guys can see how cool they are with their glow. So I'm gonna start cracking. And then what I like to do to get the stuff in there moving around is I crack them in both directions. And then I kind of like hit them on a surface and see how it pushes all that glowy stuff around inside that glow stick. So that's my little tip. And then I'm going to put one of the handles here on the bottom. And then let's do the green one. It doesn't look very pretty until you make it glow, right? But if you're giving them as gifts, you want to let the kids break them and glow them when they're ready to go out on Halloween. When my kids were small, I used to get them all glow sticks, and when we'd walk around the neighborhood, we'd have glow sticks. And then what you could do to help keep glow sticks glowing, I don't know if you know this tip, if you put them in the freezer when you get home, if they haven't lost their glow before you get home, if you put them in the freezer, they actually stay for a while. The kids used to like to wear them at night. And so they would survive a couple days if they could, if we could put them in the freezer. But if not, they're so inexpensive. You can, this one I'm not getting it to flow very good. Let's see if I can maybe open that up a little better. All right. Yeah, that one's a little better now. All right, so there's my glow sticks. I gotta put my handles on them. All right, so now where the handle is, where the connector section is, that's what I'm gonna use to adhere this. So I'm just gonna take that first glue dot and I'm gonna put it on that connector. And then I'm just gonna roll it towards me. Just try to keep it tight and straight. You want that line to line up with the top edge. A little at a time, and see it keeps rolling over these little mini glue dots, which is why I like to put 5, because it helps to hold that piece in place. And so we're gonna roll again and again and again. This one's cool. It has some blue with the orange. And we're almost to the end, and this is why you want a mini glue dot on that end, is you want to make sure it sticks. But I also take, and I'll do it when they're both done, a little bit of the Wet Adhesive from the multi-purpose glue, and I use it as well. So let's start here. Grab this, roll the green one. This is so cool. I like it in the colors as well. See? Hadn't tried it, so I figured I would try it with you guys live on, as I was recording this video. I said, let's try a different color instead of a traditional bottom of a broomstick, right? Witches are magical. They can have green and orange broomsticks. All right. Harry Potter, they should have done that, right? They should have made their broomsticks different colors. All right, so there's that. And I want to go ahead and add a little bit of wet adhesive just on that very little end piece, just so that I'm just going to leave that right there. I'm not going to press it yet. I'm going to hold them both at the same time. You'll see. So I'm just going to add a smidge of wet glue. Let's cap that. And then I'm just going to hold on to it like that and like that just for a second and get those two bond. What do you guys think of the green and orange? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like the colored ones better, or do you like the ones that I made first that have the brown bottoms with the little foil showing? This one has blue, and then this one has like a purple, a lightish purple colored. All right, so now that I have that part done, we're gonna add our tags. So I'm gonna stamp these with Memento Tuxedo Black ink and our Trick or Treat Sentiment from Throughout the Year stamp set. I'm gonna bring this down here so I can see what I'm doing, and I wanna stamp it very low. And let me show you which circle I used. I think it was the third one. Yeah, the third smallest. And my ribbon, I have 8 inches of gingham ribbon. So there's one. Oh, I did it a little off to the side. That's okay. We'll put this one here. It's hard to do when you can't see where you're stamping. Look, both of them went to the right. That's okay. These will be to the right. Kids will not mind. And you could always fill in, you know, the spots with some little baby stars or some little bats. All right, I'm gonna clean my stamp. And then we're gonna use the handheld 1/8 of an inch hole punch. If you don't have this, I will link it in the description of the video. So we're gonna put one up there, one up there. I might have to put some embellishments on there now that I stamped them off to the side. Let's see, let's be improvisational. Let's see, what do I have that I could like tuck there real quick? Let's see if the bats from Tricks and Treats, let's see if they're too big. They might be too big. They're kind of flying around. Yeah, I think they're too big. I could do the one bat though. Let's try that. Let's grab a, and let's only ink the one bat. Let's see if it's possible. Hey, you gotta fix the problems, right? There's only ways to get things to be better. You don't have to be sad if things don't work out exactly how you want them to. I'm just gonna try and ink that up a little better. All right, I'm gonna put a bat right there. Look how cute that turned out. Fantastic. Let's do another one. Put that bat right there. Yeah, see? So cute. Now I want a bat on the other ones. Let's do it. Let's add bats. Let's see if I can do it, if I can move this over so that it won't be lifted up. Just have to angle the bat a little different, but look how cute that looks. See? Every time you make a mistake, I think it always makes your projects better. And I mean, we're not always perfect at stamping things, but just try and fix whatever you can. So there's that one. Pretty cute, I think. I'm happy with that. Let's see. Let me put the other bat from the other side. Let's just ink up that one. He's smaller, so he will fit here. There's that one. Make sure I ink just him. Let's put him here. Awesome. Let's put him on the other one. See? Look at how that worked out. I get excited when things work out. Don't mind me and my excitement. But that's cool. And then you could use, this is from the Tricks and Treats stamp set, which I absolutely love. I've had a fun time using it. All right, there's our other bat. All right, so let's put this ink pad away before I make a mess. And we've already punched our holes, so now let me just clean this bat and then I'll put it away. We're gonna use the 8 inches of the gingham ribbon. All right, so this ribbon is fantastic for Halloween, I think. So we're gonna put it through the hole there. Let me grab the other one. Just like that. All right, we'll add the orange tag to the green and the green to the orange. So what I did for this, because you just have to do your best, right? You're gonna just tie a bow or a knot first. So I'm gonna use a knot and tie first. And then I'm gonna tie another knot over the top of it, okay? So there's that. So now we have kind of a cute little knot at the top. Now we're gonna tie a bow. Let's do the other one first. So we're gonna wrap this around, bring this to the front. Kind of make sure that my ribbon pieces are even here. And then you just kind of hold on to that. And don't worry, if it doesn't behave how we want it to, we're gonna make it behave with a mini glue dot. You guys know that mini glue dots are my friend. So let's go ahead and do another one. All right, so let's go ahead and tie our, now that we have the knot, we'll tie our bow. So we're just gonna make a loop. The knot helps because it doesn't move on you while you're trying to tie. And 8 inches is plenty. You just need to pull on the ends and get your loops smaller until you're happy with how it looks. All right, I think I'm gonna make these loops a little bit littler. Yeah, like that. All right, I'm gonna leave that for right now. We'll use a mini glue dot. Let's tie this one. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of the Halloween projects. I enjoy making them for you. At the beginning of the season, when I'm getting ready to figure out what I want to make, I see what we were able to order, and then I just sit down and I just write a list of what I would like to make. And then I go and look for candy and try and find the right candy to fit the projects that I want to do. Okay, so now we're going to use a mini glue dot. So let's pull back, grab my take your pick tool. This time I'm going to ball it up. And this will make our little tag and I'm going to raise it a little higher. It'll make our little tag and our bow behave. So I'm just putting it on the glue stick there. And then I'm pushing it down onto our tag. So there's that one. Let's do one more. But yeah, that's how I figure out what I want to do. And then as I find a fantastic little candy, then I design projects to go with the candy that I buy. Because that's half the battle. Is sometimes I make a box to fit the piece of candy, so I measure the candy to fit the box. Sometimes I don't know, I just decide I want this box, and then I want to make this particular box. Then I have to find candy to fit inside of it. All right, so there's that broom, our green one, and our orange. We use the throughout the year, stylish shapes, and tricks and treats, because I added that little bat. Let's move these guys over and make everything fit. All right. So let me know which are your favorite brooms, and don't forget to share my video. I'd greatly appreciate that. If you missed yesterday's project, oh my gosh, it is so cute. The mini coffee cup Halloween treat. Click right up there and you'll be able to click and watch that video. Also, last year's week 3 playlist, I've added it down there. So you can check that out if you want to see what I did last year. And we still have most of this week left and next week, so you're going to have lots of ideas, and you can pick and choose which ones you'd like to make this year for Halloween. I hope that you'd enjoyed this cute glow stick project, and I will talk with you guys soon. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk with you later. Don't forget, click up there. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!